So what's the difference between emo and goth? We're gonna need more than just this weird picture. Here's someone saying, emos want to kill themselves, goths want to kill everyone else. Well, that's not really nice at all, now is it? Someone else said, Dumb and Dumber. Is there a reason people don't like emos and goths? We're 2 opinions in, and they've both been pretty mean. Here's someone else saying, emo means they're emotionally unstable and basically either want to die or want people to think they want to die so they get attention. And goths love black everything and hate you all. I hope they don't hate me. I think goth chicks are hot, man. Emo destroyed both goth and punk image. Those damn emos. Someone else saying that emos want to kill themselves and goths want to kill everyone else. I'm pretty sure this is how fear-mongering starts. So I'm just gonna search the internet now. Here's someone asking a question. Which do you prefer, emo or goth? Neither. They're both dumb as hell. And this is the best answer. Now, how is that the best answer? Like, seriously. And here's somebody saying, neither. I love karate boys who play the guitar. What the fuck? Whichever one works for the government to dish out welfare checks to my kid. Okay, I will never ask Yahoo Answers anything. But it's pretty entertaining, so I'm finna see what else people have asked Yahoo Answers pertaining to this topic. Goth or emo? What do you prefer? Personally, I prefer goth. What about you? I hate when people ask me my preference on something, and before I can tell them my preference, they tell me their preference. There's gotta be some type of etiquette against that. But anyways, both are awesome, and that's the best answer on this one. And that's also the most positive thing I've heard about either one. Someone said, goth. Black nails are hot. Well, what about black skin, baby? Alright, that was cheesy and dumb. I'm sorry. So I finally found an article that just explains the differences. Emo versus goth. I didn't see the name of the author, so if it was somewhere and I missed it, I'm sorry. Well, not really. You could have put it in a better place, but you know, whatever. Tit for tat. Emo actually stands for emotional hardcore. It's a type of punk rock music which originated in Washington during the mid-90s. Goth, on the other hand, has a much earlier origin dating back to the early 1980s, and it's the short term for gothic rock. Basically, both emo and goth are forms of experimental underground music and hardcore punk. Their musical influences are basically the same, with punk as the root. Emo has stayed close to home when it comes to the musical influence, while goth has veered off towards electronica. Goths usually listen to The Cure, Sisters of Mercy, Christian Death, and Dead Can Dance. Okay, those sound like fucking horror movies, but I'm gonna check out their music anyway. Emos have more of these types of music to listen to. Fall Out Boy, Scary Kids Scaring Kids, Chiodos, My Chemical Romance, and Dashboard Confessional. I've listened to some of those. Dashboard Confessional sounds like a porno. I just had to point that out. Now here are some differences. As far as their personalities is concerned, let's fix that. As far as their personalities are concerned, the aura that goths and emos resonate is somewhat similar and are usually associated with depression, cutting, darkness, and more of the not so pleasant aspects in life. So now they're gonna talk about their taste in fashion. The one color they have in common is black. Well, that's kind of obvious now, isn't it? But the similarities stop there. For goth is black all the way, except for those who belong to the raver or glitter goth categories. Damn, this shit get complicated. Aside from an all-black ensemble, they also have black nail polish, lipstick, and eyeliner. They also go all out with accessories, using leather chokers, corsets, lace, frills, or dangling jewelry, which is why I find goth women to be so hot. For emo, black is still a dominant color, but they also like band t-shirts, tight jeans, scarves, hoodies, and layered clothing. Did you just describe a hipster or an emo? Finally, there's the difference that they have in culture, influences, and expression. Emos express themselves in poetry. They also make critiques based on post-punk and punk philosophy. Goth, on the other hand, has a subculture related to black magic, vampires, witchcraft, and their way of thinking veers more towards the nature of death, fiction, and fantasy. Alright, now that I've filled your mind with superior knowledge of emo and goth, it's time to see if you can pass an emo or goth test. I'm just gonna show you 2 pictures, and you decide which one is emo and which one is goth, and then I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong or not. Let the games begin! That voice was totally unnecessary. I'm sorry. Okay, let's start the test. Here's the first one. It was a trick question. They're both emo. It's not supposed to be easy, okay? Here's the second one. The one on the left is emo, and the one on the right is goth. Let's do the third one. It was another trick. They're both goth. If you knew that, then good for you. But remember, no one likes to show off, so don't get too excited. Number 4. They're both emo again. I know, I'm a jackass. Don't you just love it? And number 5. The one on the right was goth, and the one on the left was emo. Good job to everybody who got them all right. To anybody who missed any, you're a failure. You're a failure. Nah, I'm just joking. Feel free to leave your score in the comments, though. So if you like this video and you want to see more of the shit I post in the future, just click the link at the top to subscribe. Whichever one works for the government to dish out.